The woman who fired shots in the air and in the direction of a Dallas police officer at Dallas Love Field last summer has been found not guilty by reason of insanity. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. Witnesses say 37-year-old Portia Odufuwa made rambling statements about blowing up the airport, then pulled a gun near the ticket counters and fired shots in the air with dozens of passengers nearby. Police say she also fired in the direction of a police officer who fired back and wounded her. She was indicted for aggravated assault on a public servant and also went through a court-ordered psychological evaluation. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us now with more on what happened in court today. Alex, or last week. Alex.
Hi, Steve. That's right, Steve. It was last week. And, this ruling really flew under the radar. Now, she was initially indicted in October of 2022. And as you mentioned, on October 14th is when a Dallas County judge ultimately ruled that she was not guilty by reason of insanity. Now, I talked to an attorney today who is familiar with these types of unusual outcomes. It was a shooting that captured national attention. July 25th, 2022. Then 37-year-old Portia Odufuwa pulled out a handgun near the Southwest Airlines ticket counter at Dallas Love Field and fired shots into the air, sending passengers scrambling for cover. Odufuwa then pointed the gun at a bystander and a Dallas police officer, firing in the officer's direction before he shot her in the leg. His body cam picked up the immediate aftermath.
Stay down.
No one else was injured. Odufuwa was charged with aggravated assault on a peace officer. Last week, Dallas County Judge Stephanie Huff found Odufuwa not guilty by reason of insanity.
It is surprising. It's very rare that a judge would find someone not guilty due to insanity.
Toby Shook is a criminal defense attorney not involved in this case. He says Huff is a well-respected judge who previously worked as a prosecutor.
Well, Judge Huff is considered one of the best judges in the courthouse.
According to court records, both sides agreed to waive a jury trial and have Judge Huff render a ruling. The judge relied on testimony from a court-appointed psychologist who did an examination of Odufuwa and found her to be clinically insane. The prosecution and defense accepted her diagnosis.
It's one of those rare circumstances where the evidence, after they looked at it, both sides agreed it was pretty overwhelming that this woman was legally insane, had this very, very serious mental illness.
Dallas police say the gun Odufuwa used was not registered to her. She was prohibited from owning a firearm in 2018 because of a prior criminal history that includes arrests for bank robbery, arson, and false reporting. Online court records show some of the cases were dismissed, and Odufuwa was previously found incompetent to stand trial. Despite being found not guilty by reason of insanity, Shook says Odufuwa won't be walking the streets, at least for now.
She'll be placed in a mental institution and for at least 30 days, but it's probably going to be much longer.
And Shook says if and when Odufuwa is released from a mental facility, she will be monitored strictly by the judge. She says that could include regular court appearances as well as monitoring of any medications that she may be on. Now, I also contacted the Dallas County District Attorney's Office trying to get a statement in relation to this verdict, and a spokesperson tells me that they have no further comment. Back to you.
All right, that's Alex Boyer in Dallas tonight. Alex, thank you.